So first thing is, now you can see here folder. Okay.
Yes.
Now you have not yet opened the folder. Okay.
Sure.
Either we create a new folder or we open a folder. So I think we did open one folder, created one folder on our desktop. I hope we remember when we started.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can just click there and go to our desktop and open that folder instead of creating a new. So I'll go to desktop, and then you can see that I have, I think last time we did the PMC module 2, right? Or I think
We did PAT2.
we did what?
PAT-2.
PMC2_2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so just click on that folder, what you have there, and open it.
We have my script.py.
Okay, so that is what you have in there. For
Yeah.
me, I don't have it. Okay, because you created a file that day.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fine. So now we have this. So you click on it. What?
I think your turn is giving it.
It's not me.
I've muted it.
Okay, so now you could see that here we have this interface. Can you see file, folder, and then when you click, you'll see refresh explorer. Okay, so we will use the first one to create a file if you want to create a file, and the next one to create a subfolder within the folder that is open. I hope it's clear. Now here on mine, you can see that welcome. So I will just close this one. Okay. So if you have this, I'll close this one that I'm having here. Okay. So now the first question. So let's follow to the first question. Okay. So the first question, what
Just
what
a minute. A minute, please. When I go to my did I delete it all? Because okay, I get it. I put it under a folder. Let me see. AI studies. Let me see. Okay, yes. So that's why I was not getting it. So we can go on. I was struggling to see the folder. But I think because I did it under AI studies, I'd forgotten. So I should open
that folder.
Okay, AI studies. Okay. So the PMC_new.
Okay.
But
So
I open it. I didn't create any. I don't see any file, or I should just select it and that's all.
no, you didn't. Mine too. I don't have any file. I think
So
last day.
does it mean I should delete? Should I delete mine?
No, just leave it.
So no. So I want to know, what do I do? Do I select that folder so that it will appear in the
Yeah, you should
visual
select
page?
that folder so it will appear like the way you see how it. So now you can see my
Okay,
folder.
now yes. Okay. Okay. So I see it. But I see hello world.py, and that mistake thing that I did. Okay.
Okay, so that you've created that file already in this.
Yes.
Okay, so I think we all have this, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So now, when it comes to using the PowerShell to write Python code, okay. Now you can see it also has some packages that you need to add the Visual Studio, okay. So when you click down there, you can see Package Explorer, the down one. Can you see?
I don't have anything under that box, that the 4 box that one is projecting out.
Same with me. I just have up to They will check.
They call it extensions. Yeah.
You don't have it.
Yes, we don't have
Yeah. We
the
don't have package
package
explorer.
explorer.
So what you have is what? Extension.
The extension is the last one.
Extension is the last one.
Yes.
Okay, so let's focus on the extension. Okay, you just click on the extension. Okay, so when you click the extension here, now you could see that there are some files there. Okay, so for instance, we want to install Python.
Yeah.
Just going to install Python. So you know the search box that is there. You type in Python. Okay, so once you type Python, it should search for Python. So you could see that the first one that came, I've already installed Python. So yours, you need to click on it to install. Okay.
But I think we installed it already, or unless
No, this one comes with the so that the editor will see every Python file that you write. Okay. You
okay.
can write Python without the editor, using the editor, but I just want us to do the writing.
But
Okay,
mine
to
is
make it.
Okay.
slow.
But when I type Python, nothing is dropping. It's like it's still searching.
And so it will search, and then once it's finished searching, it will pop up.
But I'm not seeing for MacBook. It's just Microsoft, or I should install the Microsoft.
You are not seeing anything there.
No, I see everything, but Microsoft, then Kevin Rose, Thomas Hack.
So you can't see Python, you can't see.
Oh, I've seen it all. I've seen what we have now. Python developer. I have it
Just
everything.
install that one.
Which
Install
one? The
this,
first one.
the first one.
Okay.
Okay. Install Python, the first one. Then you install this one, Python debugger. Okay.
Okay.
Then you do the Python indent. So this one helps you when you are writing your code. You don't need to check for the indents. It will just take care of your indent for you in your editor. So at least the first three, install that. So Python debugger, then the Python indent. Sorry.
Okay, I finished installing the first one, and it says
So you add the next one.
okay. Oh, it didn't. The debugger is not giving me. Okay, but I've installed it already. Hey, it installed the debugger without me doing anything. No.
Okay. Then you come to, if I try to install, then you leave it. Then you come to install the Python indents. Okay.
Yes, I've installed all three.
Okay, then that's fine. That's fine. I think. So the Kunimu, have you also been able to install?
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I think it has installed, except it is only the Python that it has tick installed. The rest, I don't see anything there, but there's nothing like install thing there. I believe it's
No, have you installed the Python itself?
Yes.
You've installed the Python, but you
Yes.
couldn't see the Python debug. You type the search engine.
Okay,
Python.
my Python debugger and the Python indent looks like yours.
Yes.
It appears like how yours appears, so I believe it's installed.
Then the last one is the Python indent. So you can
Yes,
type.
I've done that one too.
You've installed that one too.
Yes.
Okay, then that is all. So now we can click on the file, the Explorer. You can see the file Explorer. Let's click there and go back to where our folder is. So now we are here. Okay. So now you could see that the top there we have Can you see the terminal? We can see run and then the terminal. Can you see that? On the top, you can see we have file, edit, select, view, then go, then you can see run, then terminal. If you can see that.
Yes, I see terminal, except it's 3 dots. So I have to click on the dot for the terminal to appear.
Okay.
Are we supposed to go back to the file?
Yeah, you go back to the Explorer, the File Explorer, where we added the folder, the first one. You click on it, and then you will come here. Okay, so now you can see the top there. We have the terminal.
I'm not seeing those ones, so
You are not seeing.
no, I see my folder, but I'm not seeing those file and all those stuff.
No, it's at the top. The top. You could see we have
no, mine. There's nothing like that.
There's nothing like that.
No, like when I'm in my folder, but I'm not seeing any stuff on the top there.
The task bar, the top there, you are not seeing it in there.
No.
Sir, please look at the very top. Don't you see where the file, edit, selection, view, go, run?
Yes.
Dot. So I have to click on that dot for the terminal and help to come.
So you could see the terminal is there. Can you see?
Okay, I've seen the terminal, yes.
Yeah, so just click on new terminal so that the terminal will come down there. Okay, you can see, because you'll be typing, you use them. So
okay, I've seen that.
So this terminal is like we're using the PowerShell. Okay. Okay, so you should have something like this. That's what.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now that this one is set, let's now focus. So now when you check your folder, you can see that we have file, you can folder. Okay, these two things. I hope you can see there.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's focus on the question. Okay. So now
a minute. You say when I like how? Okay, yes. When I click on the file, it comes.
Yeah. So now the first question for us is we should create what? A folder. Okay. Called. Okay. So inside the folder, create a file name what? Variable.py. Okay. So I will just copy this. I hope you copy your question.
Yeah.
Okay, so just copy this one. We go to inside this place. Now we are going to open a file to be able to do that. But then before we do that, we need to first create the first assignment, which is talking to us to create what? A folder. So you can click on the second one here. Okay, and the folder name is what? D2. D2. Okay. So then you hit enter on your keyboard. Okay, so now you could see that you've created another folder in your PMC.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next question is saying that we should create what? A file, and the file should be variable.py. So you could see that this is what? A file. So just click
Please,
here.
a minute. I got lost a bit trying to go back to the set of questions. But then the folder, I have some file already, 2 files. Should I delete them?
Not necessarily. You can leave them. Okay, but if you want to delete them, you can also delete.
Yeah, so that I can.
But you delete them. So
hey, the one which is not the Python file, I'm not able to delete it there. Okay. Okay, no, I'm able to delete it
easily.
Yes, sir.
So I wanted to ask you. So honestly, you thought we'll be able to do all this?
No. What I wanted us to do, not this one. Okay, now we will be using the shell mode. to create those and stuff. That's what I want. But because you were at least the code that you write, you will still have it here. So anytime you can visit it. Okay, I was thinking like you can use the share mode to be able to create the file and all those things that we've went through. Okay, so that is what for because we've not used this one before. Okay. So can we create our file now?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you add variable.
Oh, a minute. Oh.
Mhm.
The D2, please. The D2, is it a file?
It's a folder. So that is the second one. You click on the folder. You
Okay,
can
new
see
folder.
new folder.
Okay.
So you click there and then you add a name. Then inside the folder, we are creating the file. So inside this folder, you make sure you select the folder, D2, and then you can right click to add the file or you use the top. So if I right click here, you can see here, new file. Okay, then you can add the file. So the file will be under the folder. So now you can write the variable. So variable.py. Then you hit enter on your keyboard. So now you can see that we have variable being created. Okay, so that is the first question. Yeah, please. You've noting that.
Yeah.
Okay, so that link. So now we've created the folder, and then the folder name is okay d underscore 2. So we can just go back what we get is d underscore 2. So you just right click on it and then you come to we have rename. So you can see rename and just rename and make it underscore 2. So we just hit enter. Okay, and then here too is supposed to be variables. Okay, so let's do the same. Make sure we add the s to it. So now we add the s to the down there in front. Okay, so now we've gotten the question 1 answered. Okay, so now we have the question. So the question 2, we can move on to question 2. So question 2. So now with this, you can either comment on this whole thing from what we just last time we did here. Maybe I want to keep my question inside the folder like the one I just copied. Okay, so I can still this one like this. Copy it. And inside here, I can comment on them. So now this will be my question. Okay, so now I can move on to that is the question 1. Question 1. Okay, so we can go to question 2. So question 2, you can also do the same thing.
Please, at the serial 1, what do you have there? Just invented commas alone.
Which one?
The serial 1 under the file name variable.py.
File name. Are you talking about the question 1?
Yeah, okay, so I get it.
Okay, just that we want to make sure that our questions are inside where we are doing. So anytime you can just use it. Okay. So the next question that I want us to question 2. The question 2 is you should write some comment 30 digits of Python. So we want some comments. Okay. So that is the next question. You can just have this in your folder. Okay, so that is question 2. Okay, so this is question 2. So to solve the question 2, this is what we needed to do. So you should comment on this one, the 2 Python programming. And we already know that when we talk about comment, we use the hashtag. Okay, so this is comment. So we've comment here. This one, the one we are using is the double line comment. So this is the double line. When we have the triple code and put this is the double line comment. And then this one is a single line comment. You can see that I change the color. Okay, the single line comment. So in all of them, when you run your code, Python will see it as just a comment. Okay, so nothing will happen to your code. Okay, I hope it's clear. Hello.
So the triple code that you include it, you
Now the triple code is also comment, but like I said, this one is a double line comment. So you can
okay.
see
Because when I do it, I have to do it will come 4 because before I clear 1. That's
no,
what
it should be 6. Should be 6, but because you are using the data, the moment you add 2, it will automatically give you the rest. Like here, if I just do 1, 2, okay, then I add the last one, you can see it automatically gives me the rest. Then I just move it down. Okay, so once you add the first 3, automatically to give you the rest. I don't know if yours is not doing that.
Mine is doing that, but like from the first one, no. How did you create a folder? You type that one yourself.
Which one?
Like the question, are you copied and pasted them there?
No, I just copied them. I copied them and pasted them.
Okay.
From the question.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have the 2 being sorted out, question 1 and question 2. Okay, so we are doing question 1, question 2. And question 3 is saying that declare a first name variable and assign value to it. So we can still take this one question. So I select them. And I'll come here. I'll still put it inside the triple code.
my day 2 is not coming as green.
No, when you do a single line comment, what color is coming? What color? It should give you a color. What color? It's hashtag. Do you have a hashtag in front? So if I
Yes.
place that, it should give you a color. What color?
Mine is orange.
It doesn't matter depending on the batch, but
No, but
that's
yours, I see the orange and then the green. It's different from the the other ones that you have done. I was expecting mine to also be
okay.
a
So
different color.
can you share your screen? So maybe I will see what exactly done. Okay.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Please, can you see?
Yeah. It's not showing. Okay. No, because you've not the uh your. I think you still have challenge with your comment stuff. See the first one. The first one, line 4. You're supposed to add one comment. So you have only 2 instead of 3.
Oh,
Check line 4. Add that. No, just so it should be double comment 3.
okay. As soon as I did, it's, it has changed green.
Okay. But then I think you make it 4. Check it well.
It's true.
Okay. Now you
Can
can.
you use this time to explain, because everything is so particular that just that thing, it changes something. So it's a triple comment.
Yes.
What I have there,
Was it?
triple code, triple line something.
This is a double line comment. It's a
Okay.
double line comment. So you can take more than 2 lines. Your whole
Okay.
passage. Okay. It's a comment. Okay. And then this one, the green one is a single line comment.
Okay.
Okay. So that is the difference. Just single line. Can't use the green one for double line. So if you are using green one line for
Okay.
double
Fair
line,
enough.
you need to
Okay.
comment each line. Okay. So you can. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So now we've gone through the first one. Okay. So now the next question is we should declare a first name variable and assign a value to it. Okay. So now declare first name variable. You type first underscore name. So this is my variable. And then assign a value to it. So now I'll assign with the assignment operator. I'll give a variable. So my variable will be Kingsley. The value should be Kingsley. So this is the value that I've assigned to it. So that answers the third question. So declare a first name variable. And that is the first name variable. And assign a value to it. So once you are done with it, then you've answered the question. Okay, so now we move on to. Can we move on to the next question? Is it okay?
Yeah. It's
But
okay.
can you take your time small? Because, like, when you do it, you want to practice before you.
Okay.
Sir, do you normally type it twice before the thing comes? Because normally it's like I have to type it twice before that's invented. Like,
No, my keyboard is having some problems, so I've actually paused. I think something has gone under one of them, so it's pushing it down. So we keep on typing like some stuff. So I'm just following it. Then I'll do it myself.
oh, okay, later then.
Yeah.
Because I realized that the practicing is also very important. Before you
Yeah,
realize,
yeah,
you
yeah. It's very
realize
important.
you get everything, but if you're on your own, then
Yeah, it's something different. It's very true.
So the are you talking the code that is not coming where? The codes,
No, for me, it's my keyboard.
your keyboard. Oh, okay.
I think something has gone beneath it. Something
Okay.
has gone beneath one of the keys. So when I'm typing something, it's giving me the dash 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 dash.
Yeah, okay.
I have to.
okay. So I've
I
been
don't
able
want
to
to
do.
do it up and do it. So I just want to. I want us to finish, and I'll try it on my own.
So I've been able to do
I'm following. I'm following
sure.
everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you are done, right? Can we continue?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. Now we move on to the next question. Also, question 4. It is that we declare the last output and we still use the so declare that. So declare your last name variable. So last underscore name, and then we assign a value to it. So now the value will be my last name. Also is the question form. Okay, so have we gotten it? Hello.
I guess we are here.
Yeah, I'm asking that if I can continue.
Yeah, for
The
me, yes.
question. Okay. So we move
Yeah,
on
you can continue.
to 5. We just so also asking us to declare the variable and assign a value to it. So now come so I have full underscore name and I'll assign a value to it. So my value that I'm going to give, because you realize that I can just type the full name there, but since my full name, my first name and the last name already exist. Okay, so I don't need to. So I'll just assign the values to that. So can say first name. Okay, then I'll use this. I hope this one you remember the name for this. Last name. Do you understand? Do you remember concatenation?
Concatenation.
Yeah, joining. So you realize that we have our first name, the last name, then when it's a string, we can see that we use the plus sign for what? Join when it comes to string. Our last session, what we did. I hope if you remember.
I remember.
Do you remember? Yeah.
Yes,
So now we
please.
use this one. And because there's no gap there, we need to break empty string here to give the space between the first name and the last name. So all these ones are strings. So now you add the first name space the last name, and that will give us our full name. So that is the question 5. Declare the full name variable and assign a value to it. So that's all for question 5. Okay, and then we move to the next question, question 6. So question 6 also say we should declare a variable and assign a value to it. So I'll copy this out.
Please, my name. The color is so full name is blue. It's equal to first name concatenation, and then I left space, and then another concatenation, and then the last name. That last name is
It should be the variable. It should be the same color. Check the spelling. Maybe
yeah, underline is yellow.
then it means there's a mistake somewhere. So check your spelling to see with the same name because it's case sensitive.
Yes. Hey, wow. Hey, the last no, I
Case
didn't do
sensitive.
the L. As soon as I did it, I changed it. I've got it now. The L was the last name. No? This time around, I did the L, small letter L.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
It's case sensitive, so when you are typing, you check. So now the next question that we look at, we will move on to question. So I'll place it into the. Okay. So now here you should declare a country variable and assign a value to it. Okay, so now here I'll type the name country as a variable. Then I'll assign a value to country. So that will be now a country will be Ghana. Okay, so that's all for that question. That is question 6. Then this will be question 5. Okay. So now we move on to the next question. The next question is says that we should declare a city variable and assign a value to it. So we still declare a variable. Okay, so here you start the city and assign the value to it. Accra. Okay. The next one is declare age. Sorry. Okay, so now here we have age as the variable, and then the value that we give will be maybe, let's see, 30. Okay, so that is age. Okay. And then the next question is a year. Okay, variable, assign the value to it. So now we will declare that 2 as well. So that will be question 9. Okay, so now I have my year and I assign a value to it. So I will give 2024 or whatever that year that you assign. So let me use, maybe it can be 1998. It could be. So that's all for question 9. Okay, so we move on to question 10. Question 10 is just that we should so I have my quotes. So now with this, what type of value do you think this one should have? What type of value? Is
Boolean.
yeah. So it's married. So it's married. So now I could say true. Okay. Only one, but he said that declare variable is married and assign a value. So whatever value that you assign. So now here to the question, and that is question. You see that is true. So now it's so now that one too will be what?
Same Boolean.
So I'll count down there, and then I will have is underscore true, and then I'll assign true. Okay. So move on to question 12. 12 says that to declare a variable and assign a value it's so my value will be is underscore light. Here
Comment with the comment, the three is it inverted commas?
which one? The hashtag.
Yes. No, not the hashtag. You know the three inverted commas. So you always have to the comment.
The comment.
Yes.
I talk about the double line comment.
Yes, the double line.
Because I just want that one should be different from. So the question, I'm putting the question in double line comment.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, you can decide not to bring, but at least that will help you to know what this one means. If like maybe I just that is true, it's true. How will you know what this one means? Okay.
The question. Okay.
Okay. I'll be clear.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next question here is to declare multiple variable on one line. So now multiple variable on one line will be maybe I could see let's say salary. Okay, on one line means that all these ones should be on the same line. So salary and I could use like work. Okay, let's say job. Okay, and then the what again? You have maybe hobby. Okay, so now with this one, so salary will be, let's say, 12,000. Okay, then you have job. So each one will pick as the whole thing that has been arranged. So that's the multiple line. Okay, so now so single line declaration. So declare multiple variable on one line. So now you can see here. So the next job will be like a string, and I will say we will programmer. Okay. And then the last one hobby is programming. Okay, so this is how you can declare. So just sort of maybe doing, you can also do all within one line, which is also acceptable. Okay. So the next question now,
why isn't the 12,000 in inverted commas?
you said
Why isn't the salary
Integer, right?
it's integer.
Yes.
It's integer. Either I can decide if I
Okay.
just change it
Okay,
to
so the programmer and programming is string.
yeah, because this is job. So if you job, definitely, and if a hobby, if it's a string, because you already know that what you are
Okay.
saying that will determine the type of data that you have. Okay, I hope it's clear.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So now we move on to the next one, which is the exercise level 2. Copy this and then duplicate it there. So now we move on to level 2. So level 2, look at the questions there.
But what is before the level 2? Is it a comment?
Oh yeah, the same single line comment. This is comment. So you can have the hashtag multiple. It doesn't mean anything. One hashtag or double, it doesn't mean, but just to actually differentiate that okay, we are moving to another. So once patterns, once we run, it has the comment. Okay. So the next question is check the data type of all your variable using the type built-in function. Okay. So now we have to check the data type or whatever that we've done. Okay, so for now we just declared them. We didn't know what data type that we have there. So now here is going to be question 1. Okay. Okay. So now the question says that we should check the data type of all your variable using the type built-in function. I believe you understand.
Yes.
Okay. So now I'll start because we are using the the editor. You cannot just type the type. So you need to print before you can see what is happening. So I'll use my print. Okay. So print.
But just clarify. You said you have to use print before you can see, but all that we were doing, we were seeing what we were doing, or
No,
we are using type and print.
we're using we're using the Python interpreter itself. So when you are using the interpreter, that one you have access directly. But if you are using editor, you need to print before you see anything. Like what that we just did here. If you've not printed, nothing will show. Okay, you can run this code. You can run this code here. What we've just done. Okay,
Yes, and it will not show because we are not printing it. We've not printed it.
So if I check my file here, you can see that this is the file that I have. So I will just type, I want to run using the command than just to. So now here I can type Python and then the file name that we have there. Okay, but you can see here, this one, because we are inside the folder, I need to now open my folder. I don't know that day2 is a folder. So I'll do cd. I'll remember that cd d_2. Okay, and then it will take me to that directory. So when I check, you see the variables.py. So now I can just type Python. Then I have variables. Py. So if I run this code here, you can see that.
The spelling of variable. Okay.
Well, now I
The
can see
variable
that
.py.
there is some error somewhere here.
Yeah, the spelling of variable.
Yeah, the spelling of variable. So now, how did I do? I did it by. Okay, so how I did it here, I think I need to do the same thing. Okay, so this is variable, and then I make it something different.
You did it AIE.
Yeah. So now I need to change it. Okay. So now here should work now. Okay, so now you can see that nothing came. We are not seeing any output because we are not printing. Right? Like we're using the interpreter, that one directly see the outputs. Okay. So now let's continue. So now the next question is check the data of all your variables using the type built-in function. So now I will do print, and then I'll have my type function. So inside that, you could see that these are what that we have. So the first one that we just did was first name. So I could have my first name there. So now I'm going to use the same thing. Okay. So now first name will be here. So I will just copy this line and then duplicate it, because of course it's going to be the same thing. So inside here, I'll change this one to last name. Okay. And then here will be full name. So we have full name. What variable again do we have? We have age, city, country. Okay. So now I'll come here, and here will be age. The next will be country. Next will be city. Then we move on to we have a city, and then we have country, then year. Okay, so we have and the next one that we have is married. So, is underscore married. Then we have is lights. is underscore true. Then is underscore light. It's a light one. So now here we've moved on to light. Okay, it's light. Okay, now we move on to the double, which is salary. So now I could check for salary. Yeah, the next one, a job. And the last one, hobby. Okay, so now here, if I come down, so I think we'll be able to capture all. So now we could save our work. You could see that this one is showing white, but so you have to save your work. So I could do Control S just to save it. So now I can come to my terminal there and then run this Python variable, what we just did. So now you could see that all the data type, what we just did, is showing. So now we know that, okay, we've done for string, we've done for string, int, string, string, we see the boolean, bool, then we have float, then string, string. Okay. So now I hope it's clear.
Yeah, it's clear.
So now move on to the next question. The next question is length built-in function. Find the
Please,
length of
to run it before we so what you let and then we can continue.
okay.
So you said I have to save it. So before I
Yeah, you see it. Just do control S.
yes.
Okay.
So I've done it. Control S, and then what do I do?
Then you come to your
I have to
terminal.
run it.
You come to your
Okay.
terminal. Make sure you are inside the folder. This folder, D_2. Okay. So you have to do CD. Then you move on to that folder. Okay, so once you move through the folder, you will see what is in the folder.
A minute. So how do I mean that D2, how do I get it? Because the terminal gives me /PMC_new, and the D2 is the folder under that.
We do CD, like change directory, if you remember what we did.
Okay.
CD directory, you type the name of the file, that is D_2. Okay, then it will move you and hit enter, then it can move you to the D2. Then you, inside you do ls, then you can see the file.
So a minute. So just the CD and it will go, or CD.
Then the folder name. Okay.
/
No, CD space.
D2.
Okay.
You get.
Sure. Okay. Then after the 2, then I go to list.
Yeah, can do ls. So you see the file that you have, which is the
Okay.
variable.py.
Sure.
Okay, so
Yes,
now
it
you
has
can
given me.
run using the Python keyword Python, then the space the file name .py.
Say again. So Python, when I go to Python, then the next thing is
You type Python like this, then you type the name, which is the variable name like this.
oh, okay. Okay.
Then you hit enter.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay, so can we continue?
Sure.
Okay, so now move on to the next question. Next question is in the length built-in, find the length of your first name. So you copy the question first. So here I'll type in my print. Then inside we use the length function. So length function. Then inside the length function, say we should find what the first name. So first underscore name. So if I run this code, see when I run this code here, you see that I have the length as what 8. So that is the length of the character what I have there. Kingsley is having 8 characters. So that's what. Okay. So move on to the next question is that compare the length of your first name and your last name. Okay. So this. So we have this. So okay, now you compare, you use the comparison operator. Okay, I hope you know that the less than, greater than, okay, less, greater, then we have also, these are the comparison operators that we can use, or you can use this one, equal, like equal sign. Okay, so I could use any of them. So now I can use the equal sign to check if they are the same. Okay, so now I will stand here to see that compare the length of this and this. So if I want to compare, maybe I will use the equal. I will remember what we've done before. So I'll come here using the length of that. Okay, using the length of the two. So I'm comparing the length of the two. Hello.
We are here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello.
You have your length function. So now I'll check for the length of first name, which is first name. Okay, and then but one thing is, because we are dealing with this one, the equal sign. If we check from here, I think okay, maybe not this class. If we are using here, so now I have the length of this, and then I'll check the length of another one, which is for length, which is the last name. So last underscore name. Okay, so these are the two. So we want to check to see that if the two want to check to see that if the two are the same. Okay, so that's what we are doing. So now I have to save this file and then come down here and then run this code. Now you can see here what came here.
False.
False. Okay, so what I is going to do is I'm going to check that if the length of this, because my last name, the length,
A J something.
yeah, I think I did a J bar.
A J bar, yes.
Yes. So when you check the length, the number of characters will not be the same as this.
Kingsley.
For definitely, it's going to give us the Boolean. So always comparison operator always that is less than raised equal. Okay. So now we done the question. Let's question. Declare 5 as number 1 and then 4 as number 2. Okay. So with this two, I believe it's clear, right? So if I'm going to declare this, so this one here, come down, and then move this one here. So now I'm going to declare number, that is num underscore 1. Assign them to it. Okay, and then the next one is what? Num underscore 2. Assign 4 to it. Okay, so that's answered the question. Okay, so now we go on to the next question. So the next question is add num1 and num2 and assign the value to a variable called total. So copy this out and then come here, play this one. Now question mark. Okay, so I'll have my total and I'll assign a value to it, which is num underscore 1 plus num 2. Okay, so that's what the question required from us. Okay, so that answered that question. And we move on to the next question. The next question says that subtract num2 from num1 and assign it to diff. That move on. Okay, so I have here. So now, who can help me with this question? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, who can help? So, what will be the solution? So now we have this subtract
So
now
you did a diff
diff, okay,
is equal to
assign to
assigned to.
num
Okay.
assign to
Num1.
num2 from
Yes. So
num3.
num1 minus num. So
Okay,
num1 minus num2.
num1 minus num
Num2.
num2. Okay, good. So that answers that question. Okay, so let's look at the next. So the next question is multiply num2 num1 and assign a value to a variable that. Okay,
Let's say in product
okay, it's
assigned to.
okay. So product assigned to
Num2
two times
multiplied by num3. Num1.
num1. Okay,
But
so
what
that was
what's that sign there?
is the multiplication sign
Oh, okay.
on your keyboard
Okay.
where you have the numbers at. Okay, so now we move on to question 4. Let's talk about the divide. Okay, so here we look at so can you help?
Divide num1 by num2 and assign the value.
Yeah. Hello.
Right.
Hello.
Products. Hello.
Hello.
When I did that for the products,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't come in the blue.
It didn't come in the blue. So what
Yeah.
color? What color?
It's still the orange. I'm trying to find out.
Maybe check. Maybe there's something you've typed wrong.
Check your the double comment line. Maybe if not, check the number.
Okay.
So if you know,
Yes. Hey. Hey.
now here,
Okay.
is it
Okay. It was
divide
the
now?
double comment line. I'm done now.
Okay, thank you. Now divide num1 by num2. Okay, so can you help?
Sure.
So can you complete it? So that would be num what? Num1 divided by num2. Okay. So that also answers that question. Okay, so move on to the next question, which is Modro. Okay, so Modro. Okay, so here we see that use a Modro division to find num2 divided by num1 and assign a value to a variable remainder. So now we use the Modro sign. So now a variable to what? Remainder. Okay, and then we are supposed to what? Use the Modro division to find num2 divided by, so num and 2 divided by. So now our division is our Modro sign. Okay. I believe for Modro, you understand the Modro, right? I did explain it to you last time.
Yeah.
So here we calculate this. Okay, so we just with this one to find the number the key. So when we want to calculate number 1 to the power of 2, okay, and then assign the value to a variable called exponent. Okay, so I think all these ones we've done them. So from here, find the floor division, floor number by find floor division of num1 by num2 and assign a value to that. And then the next one is the radius of a circle is 30. Okay, so you should find the radius of a circle 30. Okay. And then the next question is calculate the area of a circle and assign a value to a variable area of the circle. Okay, so this one actually will be applied this. So the radius of a circle, you give the radius as a variable and assign a value 30 to it. Then you can also use the same radius to be able to answer this question. The next question is calculate the circumference of a circle and assign a value to a variable name of circumference of a circle. So I think these are math questions. So yes, the formula work that you should. Then here is to take radius as input, user input, and calculate the area. So if you are going to use user input, I believe with this last time I did explain, you still remember. If you are going to take, so here this question, you use a user interaction. You take the radius as user input. So instead of this part where the radius was fixed, it was fixed. By this part, you need to prompt the user to give you the radius. So you use the input function. And I explained to you that anything that comes from input function comes as what? A string. So you need to cast the string to maybe int to assign it to the okay. And then the next question, they use the built-in input function to get the first name, the last name, the country, age from user, and then store the value to the corresponding. So all that we did before, all that we assign the value yourself. So the end user that cannot do anything. So when you run, the number that has been assigned to, or the value that has been assigned, that's what will count. But at this time, we want the end user to input data. So instead of maybe first name, it will prompt and ask to enter your first name when you are using the ability input. Then you key in, then ask to enter your last name, enter country, age, and stuff. Okay, then when you are done, you store all to a variable name. So that's the name that accompanies with. And then run with help keyword in Python shell. Okay, in your file to check the Python reserve word or keywords. Okay, so I think when you are going to do the Python shell, I want to leave this one for you to do it. So with the Python shell, if here you want to use the Python shell to check the reserve words like the string and all those things that we were seeing. Sorry. So all that you have to do that you come through here. So you can still use the same place where we are. So you just type in Python down there and then you hit enter. So now it will take you to the interpreter as you can see here. And then you can check for, maybe if I want to check for the int with the help. So you just type help. And then you place in the value. So maybe if I just want to maybe do maybe for a string str. Okay. So that is the string that you want to check for. You do the str, you check for the string, and then that will pull the string back. So now you can see what the properties the string is having there. Okay. So once you are done and you want to do the exit, like last time I explained to you, just do the exit, take you back. Okay. So I want you to continue from where just a few that is left. Okay. I believe you can do that.
Like the maths questions.
Yeah. Those are just a formula week. These are just a formula week. Like last time I told you when he asks you, maybe here for now we are doing the basics. When he asks you for maybe calculate the number one to the power of this, it means that you have to multiply it by 2 times. Okay, so you can say calculate number one to the power of number two. Okay, so to the power of number two means that this one be multiplied 2 times as the power of number two. So that is what it means. Okay, so I just want you to try your hands here. Okay, up to the down there. Okay, all these ones, most of them are just a formula work that you need to. And then the input function, this one too, I think I've explained to you. We did some work with it, or we did not with the input function.
We can you can like give us an idea, then we see.
Okay, so this is the input function. So for instance, if I'm here and then I want to capture, let's say, name. So I can see my underscore name, and then I'll assign it to input. Input function. And here I will do enter your first name. So this is where it's going to prompt you. So yeah, it's going to prompt you to enter your first name. Okay. So if I want to see the output, what I just did, I can do the print my name. Then that's going to give me that. Okay. Okay. So if I just run this code here, you can see that you ask me enter your first name. So I'll just put in Kingsley. So now you can see that I just print the Kingsley. So that is the prompt using the prompt input function. So here it's asking you to do it for first name, land, country, age, okay, from a user, and store the value to your corresponding variable name. How is clear?
Yeah.
So, okay. So let's try our hands there. Okay. Tomorrow when we meet, I will see what you have done. Okay. So I think this, if we're able to do this, to give you the clear understanding of all that we've covered, so all these things we've done, just
Sure.
for you to
Please,
go.
one more thing. I tried to print total because we did a total add num2 to num1. I tried to print and then run it, but it was giving me errors. I think that the name error, name, then no, I think that the end didn't come. But when I correct it and I see, it seems it still keeps going back to the old error. I don't know whether I should share my screen for you to see.
Yeah, you can share it. Let me stop sharing.